Okay, I'm going to give it a few more minutes. It's 2:59. I'm going to give it about another minute to see if anyone shows up. The lighting is not the best. I apologize. Okay. This was my first live stream on YouTube. I'm still getting the hang of it, so... I have bad seasonal allergies, so sorry about that. My hair. And this is my cat, Patrick. He's 13 years old. He'll turn 14 next month. And I want to welcome anyone who is listening or watching the replay. My name is Judith Van Dykeman. I go by Ann. 64-year-old disabled woman. I just had a birthday yesterday. Today I want to talk a little bit. I want to start with Amber. I have one of my favorite dropshippers is TipTopEco. They're located in Lithuania, and they sell genuine Baltic amber jewelry. They also sell wooden toys that are Montessori certified, but are approved or whatever. But I sell those toys, but I don't do a lot of promotion. It's a very small selection. But I love their amber jewelry. I love amber jewelry a lot. So I'm going to talk about the 5 colors of amber and about the difference between synthetic amber and the real thing, and about how amber is harvested and why TipTopEco's location makes a difference. So let's start with the 5 colors of amber. The lightest one is called Better Amber, and it's basically it's yellow, a light to medium yellow, very opaque. Not my cup of tea, but it's beautiful for what it is. The next one is Honey or Golden. This is the amber that people think of when they think about amber. Beautiful golden color, translucent, absolutely gorgeous. My personal favorite. Just beautiful honey color. The next one we're going to talk about is Cognac. Name's self-explanatory. It's brownish. It gets its name from being the color of cognac. It's a little darker than the honey, but still a beautiful color, and I do love it as well. The next one is called Cherry, and depending on who you ask, they'll tell you it's dark red or even black. It's very, very dark. It's beautiful, and especially if you're into dark colors, gorgeous stuff. And finally, we have Green Amber, which is probably the least well-known. Butter and green are the least well-known. The green is not really my cup of tea because it's not a bright green. It's not dark green. It's translucent olive green. It's not a bad color. It's just not my color. None of the colors are bad. It kind of depends on your taste and on what looks good on you. TipTopEco sells necklaces, bracelets, rings, and earrings made of genuine amber. Now, what's the difference between the real thing and the synthetics? The synthetics are usually resin, sometimes glass. Real amber is warm to the touch. If you warm it up a little bit, it smells like pine resin because it was originally the sap of pine trees. It got fossilized pine sap, pine resin. Because sap flows, so it'll have bubbles and flow marks from when it was liquid, semi-liquid sexberry. It's viscous. You have to forgive me. I was in speech therapy a lot of the time. I always worry I'm mispronouncing words. I hope I don't mutilate the language so bad you can't tell what I'm talking about. Very self-conscious about mispronouncing words or using the wrong word. Real amber floats in seawater, which is a cool fact and relates to how it's harvested. And it's lightweight. It's not heavy or cloying when you wear it. Glass is the heaviest and, in my opinion, the most artificial looking. It's cold, it's heavy, it's almost transparent. It's not a very good facsimile or copy of the real thing. Resin is better, but resin amber is to real amber, kind of like cubic zirconiums are to diamonds, except cubic zirconiums are real diamonds. Resin amber, the reason I say it's like cubic zirconiums are to diamonds is it's a little too perfect. It doesn't have the bubbles or the flow marks that you see in the real thing. Sometimes I'll put egg insects in it to make it look more real. It's worth. Amber is not really that expensive an investment, but the real thing will last. It is more durable than the synthetics. Glass scratches, so does resin. So real amber, it can scratch, but it's more durable. And I personally love it. I personally think it's a really good investment. So where does amber come from and how is it harvested? TipTopEco is in Lithuania, which is a Baltic state. And so it's on the Baltic Sea. When there are storms in the sea, it turns up to sea bottom and it throws out. Sorry for that. I talk with my hands a lot. It throws out amber. And then collectors or harvesters go out and collect this, and it's cleaned and polished and cut and polished and made into jewelry or loose stones for collectors or whatever they choose to do with it. So it's absolutely worth the investment. I encourage you, if you want to see the different colors, all of my products on my shop is Hunna's Hideaway .shop, not .com, .shop. And I have most of TipTopEco's products. The only one I don't carry, they have amber teething necklaces, and I do not carry those. And the reason I don't is because I don't think teething necklaces are safe for babies. There are people who swear by them, that they make teething easier, more comfortable. Be that as it may, I don't think they're safe, so I don't sell them. I pretty much sell all the rest of the product, and you can look at the images and really see the different colors of amber and choose accordingly. And that's Pat, my 13, almost 14-year-old, very tabby, who likes to be a part of everything. We've had him since he was a kitten. Anyway, so that kind of about wraps it up for the amber part. I said in the description I would talk a little about drop shipping and print on demand. I'm disabled. I don't have a huge amount of capital to work with. Dropshipping and print on demand allow me to run a business without keeping physical inventory, so I don't have to have a brick and mortar shop and warehouse. I don't have to pay for any inventory up front. Um, Orders are fulfilled as they come in. Um, it gives me a huge variety that I wouldn't have otherwise. In my print on demand collection, it gives me more colors, more sizes, more designs. I have like over 200 designs in my print on demand collection. My hair is going to be better in a couple of weeks. I had surgery in March. And we're still playing catch up, but we're getting our hair done in a couple of weeks, and I will look better. I'm going to change my hairstyle some. Be a surprise for y'all. Uh, but drop shippers besides TipTopEco, I have Island Sharks chocolates, I have Island candles, I have Fuse Body, I have Nature's Fusion, I think is the actual company name. I have Step Up Online, I have the Kethery, which is tea and tea accessories, I have the Wine Salon, I have Laulia, which is a Canadian company, Solstice and Moru. I hope I didn't mutilate their name too bad. They're a French company. My French is terrible. I took French in high school and I'm 64 now. That tells you the last time I really spoke French to any degree. So it gives me a lot of variety. But this is not an AI generated hot products website at all. Now, every single product, every single design in the print on demand collection are curated by me. In the print on demand collection, I have text only that I actually type out. I choose a font and type it out in Photoshop. I have ones that use public domain elements that I do text and elements and do that in Photoshop. I have some public domain images where it's just an image. I have a few items that use AI elements and a few that are fully developed AI images. Everything that's public domain or AI is clearly marked. Well, not all yet, but I am working on going through and adding the disclaimers as quickly as I can. I have a ton of projects in that collection, so I'm catching up as fast as I can. I'm also putting alt text on all of my products, and I probably have over 2,000 products between dropshipping and print on demand. I'm sole proprietor. I'm one person, and I have a collection about as huge as a big box store, which is kind of ironic. It came down to I'm a perfectionist and environmentalist and social justice advocate, and I just couldn't choose because they're all good. They're eco-friendly, or they're sustainable, or both, or social justice oriented. They're either one or both, one or the other or both. Yeah, I just couldn't choose because there's so many good ones out there. I did choose everything that meets my standards, my company mission. So there's nothing like poor quality or in there just because somebody said, "Oh, this is hot right now. This is a hot product." They're all carefully chosen. With what? I have some One World projects and another supplier. I can't think of the name of them. They sell fair trade products. Um, and remember, every time you buy something that is certified fair trade, you are helping the artist, you are helping their family, you are helping their community, you're preserving traditional crafts, arts. Uh, so those products have a reach way beyond any of my other products, probably. Although, for example, TipTopEco sustainably harvests their amber. Uh, Island Shark Chocolate is a black-owned plantation. Uh, Not slaves, it's black-owned. It's sustainable. It's organic. It's good quality chocolate. They even sell ceremonial cacao, which I love. Uh, these are products I love. When the business gets good enough that I can afford to get products. I'll be honest, you're not gonna see me wearing my shirts or using my mugs uh, or wearing my jewelry because I'm on disability and I just can't. Even though I could buy it at cost because it's my shop, I don't have the money right now. And I don't say that for sympathy. I say that to explain why you're not going to see products in my videos. Yep, it's coming. As soon as I can afford it, I'm going to do that. But that's it. I just had surgery and that was a trip because there was no one in my city who could do it. So I made a trip to another city, time in a hotel, and gas and meals. And just, it got expensive real quick. And I feel like I'm complaining or whining, and I don't want to do that. I really don't. But authenticity is very important to me, and transparency is very important to me, and ethics are very important. That's part of why I do this. I mean, I do this to get off of disability, obviously. But why do I do my shop? Why do I do Hunna's Hideaway the way I do? Is because I have high standards. Ethics are very important to me. Authenticity is very important to me. I care about the environment. I care about social justice. I'm active in causes to the extent I can be. I go to protests, and I sign petitions, and I write letters. And you can do those things even if you don't have money. You can do those. You can make phone calls. You can vote. Definitely vote. I vote in every election I'm eligible for. Um, so there are a lot of things you can do to support your favorite causes without having enough, money to donate. Um, so I'm involved in a lot of causes, medical research, social justice causes, animal rights, environmentalism. Those all matter to me. I don't support causes if I don't deeply, deeply believe in them. Also also the arts. I, um, I love the theater and the symphony, and I love ballet. Um, in the town I live in, we have a small community theater group, and we have a symphony. We do not have a ballet company or an opera company. Nearest one is in our state capital. That's okay. If I had the money, I would travel down there anyway because I love the arts. Um, my dream is once the business becomes more successful to become a patron of the arts. Uh, so I do this for me, and I do this for the things I believe in, and to share the things I believe in. And I'm on Facebook. You can find me, it's Judith Ann Dykeman, Ann's in parentheses, because I go by Ann, but my legal name Judith Ann Dykeman. I go by my middle name. And I have a business page over there that's Hunna's Hideaway, products for conscious consumers. You have to put the whole title, because my business page on Facebook hacked, and so I had to completely create a new page with longer title because I can't get into the old one. My shop is hunnashideaway.shop. I'm on Blue Sky at Moondancer62. That's where how you type it in to find me, is at Moondancer62. Guess you can just type Moondancer62 and find it. Never really looked for it. Yeah, I have. I think you just type in Moondancer62 and find me. Of course, I have this channel, really new channel on YouTube. This is my first live stream on YouTube. Still getting the hang of it. You should see me my first 3 weeks on Facebook live streaming. I was terrible technical difficulties and everything else. Getting better all the time. Also, up front, you see me, I talk with my hands, and if I look nervous, I am. I have anxiety disorder, and I'm a natural introvert, so this is not the easiest thing for me. I do it because I believe in what I'm doing, and I think it's important for you to know that there's a real person behind Hunna's Hideaway, and what I believe in, and what my products are, what my values are, and I think that's all important. I don't currently have anyone helping me. My husband helps me financially to keep the business afloat because we're not even self-sustaining at this point. But that is his sole contribution to the business. He has a regular job. He does not do videos. He does not choose designs. He does not. There's like 3 designs in the print-on-demand collection that he did. Well, 2 that actually 3 that he created, and that I went in and did them in Photoshop for him because he doesn't do Photoshop, which is okay. But there are 3 that are his. Out of over 200. He doesn't contribute a whole lot beyond financial support. He definitely doesn't do promo videos for me or live streams for me. So if I get sick or if there's a family crisis, I'm gone. I will post about it. I will explain it. I won't just disappear. If I have time before I run and take care of the crisis, I will post about it. Or if I'm sick, I will try and get at least a post up. I'm not feeling well. I'll be back on my next scheduled day to post or to live stream or whatever. If I don't have time, I will post after the fact about what happened. I will never just leave you hanging, like, oh, she was gone for a day or 2 days or whatever. I post 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I post shorts. Facebook calls them reels, YouTube calls them shorts, whatever. Just short videos about different things. And then I live stream at 7:30 p.m. on my personal Facebook page. And I am doing live streams over here on YouTube now at 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Sundays. So now I've got it figured out. I will be doing this every week, barring circumstances beyond my control, like being sick or being a family crisis. So I hope that you've enjoyed this time with me. I hope you've learned something about Amber, because I love it and I'm fascinated by it. And I am glad you're here. And stay tuned to follow me more on my journey. Thank you for your support. Bye.